Hello, friends. Today I will tell you about active and passive voice. Now, active voice. When the subject is the doer of the action, then the verb is said to be in active voice. Example: My mother tells interesting stories. This sentence is an active voice. Now, passive voice. When the object of the action in the active voice becomes the subject of the sentence, then the sentence becomes passive voice. Example: Interesting stories are told by my mother. The passive voice can also be used when the doer of the action is not known. Like they removed the notice, this is an active voice. Now the notice was removed, this is in passive voice, by them. The future continuous tense and perfect continuous tenses cannot be expressed in passive voice. Like these shops have been selling handbags. Verbs that are transitive in form and take two objects are can have two passive forms. Like father bought a new cycle, direct object, for many, indirect object. A new cycle was into a new cycle was bought for Minnie by father. Direct object as subject means new cycle. Direct object as subject, a new cycle. And Minnie was bought a new cycle by father. Indirect object as a subject means Minnie as a subject. Rules for conversion of active voice to passive voice. Now let's recall the rules. Simple present. Structure is, am, are. Simple present tense changes into simple present continuous tense. Example: She wears a hat. This is an active voice. Into a hat is worn by her. This is in passive voice. Here you see that simple present changes into present continuous. Now, present continuous, it's it will change in ismr plus being plus past participle, means it will become past participle. Like she is wearing a hat. This is in present continuous and is an active voice. Into a hat is being worn by her. This is in passive voice and it is in past participle. Now present perfect. Its structure is has or have plus been plus past participle. Like she has worn a hat. It is an active voice. and is in present perfect. Into, it changes into a hat has been worn by her. It is in passive voice. Now, past continuous. Was or were plus being plus past participle is its structure. Example, she was wearing a hat. It is an active voice. Into, a hat has been worn by her. It is an passive voice. Now, past perfect. It changes into had been plus past participle. Example, she had worn a hat. It is an active voice. It changes into a hat has been worn by her. It is in passive voice. Now, simple future. Will shall be plus past participle is the structure of this. Example, she will wear her hat. Active voice is an it changes into a hat will be worn by her, which is in passive voice. Now, future perfect. It will change into will or have, will have or shall have plus been plus past participle. Example, she will have worn a hat. It is in active voice and it will change into a hat will be worn by her, which is in passive voice. Now changing imperative sentences into passive voice. Because it is an exception, so I have to tell this also. Sentences in active voice can be expressed in passive voice either by using let or modals like should, may, ought to, must be, etc. etc. So, example is please close the window. It is an active voice and is an imperative sentence. It will change into you are requested to close the window, which is in passive voice and is the imperative sentence. So friends, I think you love this video and I hope you like this video. So like the video, subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates of my videos. Thank you. Have a nice day.